Today I've got some new die sets that I am excited to play with and want to share those with you, along with making a fun card using these beautiful pastels from Pink and Maine. Hey, it's Beth. Welcome. I am so excited to have these dies. They are from Pink and Maine. They are Card Cut Essentials set 1 and 2, but they were actually designed by Kendra Morgan, who we all know better as Cards by Kendra, or the creator of Kendra's Card Challenges. So she has designed these 2 die sets that cut out 6x6 paper. So if your die cutter allows you to run a full 6x6 sheet through, then you can cut like tons of card pieces at one time. And so it's very versatile. I love these for many reasons. Like, they've got a bunch of great shapes in here, like different varied sizes of stars and hearts and hexagons. Had to think a little bit this morning about my little geometry of shapes. There's a hello word with a mat for that, and then a bunch of banners. But then it also cuts out like card pieces, so you can take these kind of elements and put together a bunch of different cards, and they are versatile too in the fact that you can use them together. So I've had a lot of fun playing with these. I'm also using the Fun Pastels, some sheets of that from Pink and Maine, and we'll be creating a card today. And the design team, the Kendra's Card Challenge design team, is all going to be playing with the dies today. And so this is a hop. There's a playlist down in that description box for you that you can click on, hop along, and see just how awesome and versatile these die sets are. So I'm going to start by taking one of the 6x6 sheets of the Fun Pastels patterned paper and take that and die set number 1 and run it through my Big Shot. And I just wanted to show you, I don't have a great setup to bring my Big Shot over and actually run that, but I did want to show you how it cuts, how the pieces come out. You run it through one time and you get all of these fun pieces to work with. Now, I have played with the dies quite a bit already. I've ran it through with several sheets of the patterned paper and some pink and white cardstock, so I have lots of fun elements to play with. So I have my A2 card base over there on the right, and then I also brought in some pink and white cardstock from my stash, and I'm just going to sort through all of the pieces to find some of the elements that I want. I do end up mixing and matching the patterns, and I bring in some cardstock pieces as well that I have die cut. So this just makes it really fun having all of these pieces kind of ready to go that I can just kind of pull and put them together. One of the things I really love about this die set, other than the versatility, is that most of the pieces have a nice stitched detail, so it just kind of gives it that fun finished look. So these dies, you can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a bundle. They are designed by Kendra, and they are only available at Pink and Maine. So I will have that link down in the description box for you. And if you buy the bundled set, they come with a ton of sketch ideas. So you will not be hurting for ways to use them if you buy the bundle. But the extra sketch ideas, the PDFs, that they only come if you buy the bundled set. So I'm also going to end up bringing in the Take Care stamp set by Pink and Maine for my sentiment. And while I'm actually assembling my card here, I do want to note that it wouldn't be a Cards by Kendra hop if there wasn't a prize involved. So also in the description box, there will be a link to a giveaway form that you can fill out and have a chance to win a prize. And then also don't forget that in the description box is that playlist of all of the team members who are having some fun with these dies today and showing you a ton of amazing ways to use these. I feel like these are going to be kind of an essential die. These will be essential die sets for me. If nothing else, just for the basic shapes. I'm always looking for just some basic shapes that I can use scraps and cut up and have some die cuts on hand. So I'm excited about like the stars and the hearts and the hexagons and then just being able to take a full 6x6 sheet of paper and run it through and and have a bunch of different pieces to work with. I feel like the framed pieces, like one set has a square frame and you've got the circle, starburst circle here. This would be a great shaker element. I'm not doing a shaker today, but I do feel like it's like a ready-made shaker for you. I did bring in a piece of heavy-duty cardstock to put behind these two pieces just because I have those banners at the bottom and I wanted that square piece to kind of lay a little more flat and be a little more level. So I did raise that top part up on some cardstock, but I didn't want to use foam because I wanted to be able to put these banner pieces on, and I wanted them to still be able to lay both on the card mat layers and that square piece. So now that I have all that put together, I can put it on my card. And then I'm going to work on adding my sentiment. I love the hello that comes in like with the dies. I've used that quite a bit on some other things. And you will see that in some of the other cards that I'll be sharing over the course of this release. But for today, on this starburst insert element that I used, I just wanted a kind of smaller sentiment. So I pulled out the happy birthday sentiment from the stamp set and I'm just using some black ink. And then in order to not cover so much of the pattern paper, I'm going to do a little bubble cut out around the words. It's funny, I go through phases lately. I feel like I've been doing a lot of bubble cutting instead of just trimming down into, a rectangle around the sentiment. I've been doing a lot of bubble cutting. So it's funny how the ebbs and flows of the trends of your own individual crafting, how you notice, when you tend to do something a lot. And then one of the other reasons I didn't use foam on the other layers is because I wanted to be able to pop this sentiment up. So I do bring in some foam squares from my stash to pop up the happy birthday, and I will just take off all of the backer layers. I'm excited to see all of the other cards that the design team members are making with these dies. I just think they are so fun. So here is the final look at my card. Again, please remember to check that description box for the giveaway link, for the playlist of the hop today, and for links to find the dies from Pink and Maine. But I hope you enjoyed, and I thank you guys so much for your time and hope you all have a very crafty day.